all the coolest stuff into that game that you possibly could?
Yes.
Like ninjas, pirates, aliens, robots.
Yes.
This is that game. We made that. We had to remove the iPhone and the lightsaber for legal reasons, but everything else made it in. That's a true story. Don't publish it though. So we're going to take you into the game. This demo is going to show off some areas of the game that you won't find on the show floor. DeathSpank's adventure on the show floor here starts breaking out of a PAW camp, because since the events of the first game he's been captured and needs to fight his way out. This demonstration we're going to hop you around to some parts of the game that you won't see here, and we're going to pick it up right after you're broken out. This is my sexy assistant Matthew Martinson. My name's Hamish Miller, I'm the producer on this game. Can you hear me? Am I loud enough at the back? Can you hear me? Yes, thumbs up, fantastic. Okay, so DeathSpank has just escaped from a PAW camp. Just throw up your shield to run through barrels. It's a great way to collect loot. There are a few tips and tricks that I'll be giving out throughout the show. Check him out, he's wearing his mercenary outfit, which is part of the Great Escape, very Rambo-esque. Looking pretty sexy. Everybody loves those bullet shoulders. So for those of you who finished the first game, there was a bit of a twist at the end without giving too much away. When you thought you completed the game, you ended up in an area that felt a little bit World War II-ish. And once you escaped from the PAW camp, you ended up in a very similar area. And as we're walking towards this area, what you'd experience if you had the game at home is that you would learn about the 6 Thongs of Virtue. These are the 6 thongs that are being forged in the ancient fires of bacon. Each thong contains a different power, and each of those thongs have corrupted their respective owners. The only thong not to have corrupted its owner is the Thong of Justice, and DeathSpank wears the Thong of Justice, and by wearing the uncorrupted thong, it falls on his shoulders to rid the world of the tyrants that have been created by the other thongs. Let me demonstrate to you in person. This is the Thong of Generosity. It is worn by Santa Claus. He's become an evil tyrant that needs to be vanquished. I shall throw this into the audience. This is the Thong of Cuisine. Once worn by a popular television chef. You sound like you really want it. This is the Thong of Compassion. Have you ever fought a nun? If you buy this game, you will.
Oh yeah, we did.
And last but not least, the Thong of Justice. And I'm going to throw this one really high, so it's totally random with my eyes shut. Okay, so once you've learned about the thongs, we're going to take you to a completely different area of the game.
Oh my God, were you really?
This was nicknamed Red Dead DeathSpank. And here he is with his full cowboy outfit. He's got a hat that comes by with moustache. This is the town of Strumfuckle. In Strumfuckle, you can expect anything that you find in a Wild West town. We have Madam Print up the back here. She's the local prostitute. The humour in this game has been pushed a little further than the first one. I need to warn you, it is teach. We've got, what we have here? We've got a bunch of new characters that you can encounter and chat to. We've also got some familiar faces. We've got the sheriff. This is the Haunted Crutch, which is the pub in town. And if you wanted to learn about the Bacon Rush, this whole town is a hangover from the Great Bacon Rush. Bacon was outlawed in Strumfuckle in '09. Everybody went a little bit stir crazy over bacon. We could learn all about that from Grim Tub Hubble Potty, but we'll keep going. So let's head outside. We've got a few cool weapons here, some rabbits. There's a green exterminator from the first game. And let's talk to the engineer.
Greetings, train engineer. I am DeathSpank.
Thank the gods you're here. There's a blockage up ahead. Rocks on the tracks. Rocks are a train's natural enemy, you see. Now, the only way to get through this is to carefully take this nitroglycerin to my conductor up the tracks at the blockage.
I'll deliver your nitroglycerin with reckless haste. What could possibly go wrong?
Well, even a single hit from any sort of critter will blow you sky high. Same thing goes for you too. So don't attack anything while carrying this.
So this is an example of some of the variety we've added into the quest of DeathSpank Thongs of Virtue. Right now he's totally vulnerable. He can't attack or be attacked by anything lest he explodes. And what a perfect opportunity for our new sidekick character Steve to come and help out. Steve is a ninja. He dual wields katanas, he rides a unicorn, he unleashes rainbows, there's a shuriken attack and a harpoon attack, and loves to sing his own name. So it's up to Steve now to protect DeathSpank from evil. So So hang back, DeathSpank. You get one hit and you're going to be done for, so let me take care of this. Here's the brand new sidekick. Sparkle still exists in this game, so we can switch between Sparkle and Steve and Will. But I like Steve because I think he's awesome. He's a shuriken attack. Let go of these hands. He's also got a harpoon. Drags the creatures closer to you. DeathSpank's got to be careful of that TNT over the back there. And if we're feeling low in health, which we are, a rainbow. Everybody likes rainbows. Playing and talking at the same time. So I'm going to drop out. Thank you very much, Steve. It's going to be a lot of fun. We can carry on and have a chat to what looks like the engineer.
Greetings, engineer. I am DeathSpank, hero to the downtrodden.
Howdy there. I'm the railroad conductor.
Conductor? You look an awful lot like the engineer.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
I have some nitroglycerin for you.
Finally. I've been waiting some time for this delicate delivery. Fire in the hole!
Yet another one of those strange characters you'll find throughout the world. We've got a terrible lizard helm right now. We picked that up as a reward for that quest. We can head up into the oil fields. It's a chance to show off some of the new weapons in DeathSpank, Thongs of Virtue. One of the things you'll notice is that there's a greater balance between the range and the melee weapons in this game. By range weapons, we're talking about rocket launchers. Grenades appear for the first time. Machine guns, and a flamethrower. And a great example of taking weapons that you'll experience in one vastly different area of the game into another, in this case World War II heading into the Wild West. So this line creatures are pretty easy to take care of with these weapons, but it's a great way to show off how they work. Grenades will bounce and count down until they explode. They'll explode if you get a direct hit, and if you get more than one enemy around on a bazooka shot or a grenade, you can take them out with a single hit. The flamethrower looks fantastic. Oh, there we go. That's a good way to send those guys down. You've got to be careful with some of these weapons as they'll explode on impact. That's being ranged and not melee. You've got to mix it up. So this is a bit of a surprise. We haven't done this in the previous two demonstrations. This is the dinosaur graveyard. Range weapons are also fantastic for areas where you've got TNT crates spread around the place. You can explode them from a distance. Machine gun's very effective too. This guy looks like he's decided for a melee bashing because he's coming straight for you. Whoa, there we go. The potion and we're okay. So we've got some dangerous dinosaurs in this area, and there's a bigger one coming up, but rather than fight him, I think we're going to jump to the town of Le Beau-Catel. This is the largest town in the game, centered in the World War II area. And while we're only going to show you a small part of it, we're going to head down to Fort Discharge. And Fort Discharge is a port, and all good ports have ships. And in this case, we have our very own pirate ship. But this is a good example of the two very different areas of the game coming together, because we have an army general who lives in the Beau-Catel, and he's hell-bent on invading the North Pole because Santa has been corrupted by the Thong of Generosity. Whoever got the Thong of Generosity, well done. So we'll be mapping out the North Pole for him to launch the invasion. We've already taken care of that, so we're going to head straight back into town. So this game is enormous. It's about 50% bigger than the first game and packed full of secrets. The pirate ship is a great way to find secrets because there's a secret island you can only discover with the pirate ship. Let's head back to the Army General and have a chat with him. He's a hardened war hero, so let's see what he's got to say.
Greetings, General Snuggle Wuggle Pants. I have some of that stuff you need for the big invasion.
With the information on this map, victory is palpable. Excellent work, soldier. You've procured all the supplies I requested. The invasion is full steam ahead, and I couldn't have done it without your help. We could use a soldier like you for the invasion. What do you say?
All right.
As long as I get to inflict bodily harm, I'm in.
When you're ready to make history, let me know.
So here would be a perfect time to get all your equipment ready for the big invasion of the North Pole. Quite good to go. Check out our outfit.
Greetings, General Snuggle Wuggle Pants. I'm ready to launch the attack on the North Pole.
That's the spirit, soldier. Let's give them hell.
about to be served. Evil vanquished and the trodden and down in the dead. Ready, boys?
With another evil wearer of the corrupt thongs within DeathSpank's grasp, he becomes the leader he was meant to be. The leader he was destined to be.
Look to your left, look to your right. See you at the victory party. Let's move.
The fighting went on all day. Taking back each took its toll in blood, sweat, and innocence. Inch by inch they pushed forward. Santa's little orcs gave ground slowly, fighting for the evil jolly man. But their will soon gave out to the defender of justice. The day's battle was at an end. The final push to Santa's lair was still to come.
And as we exit the outhouse, we find ourselves on the beach at the North Pole, bodies strewn across the mud. And we head closer up into Christmas land to go and fight Santa Claus. This is another example of the very different environments that we have in this game, and some of the variety that you experience throughout the story. So we're going to leave it here, and I'm going to ask you guys some trivia questions, but before I do that, the big question that most people have is this an expansion or is it a full game? It's a full game. It's nearly half as big again as the first DeathSpank. And then when is it coming out? This game launches on PSN September 21st, XBLA September 22nd. I have some t-shirts here for the winners of the t-shirts. I'm going to send you over to these guys at the, what do you call that, bubblegum machine, and you can start collecting your pins. For anybody who doesn't collect pins and ribbons and all that sort of stuff, come and chat to me afterwards. So, questions. First hand that goes up, typically the first one that I can see, I'm just going to pick to answer the question. If you get it right, you're going to win one of these. Anybody in a red t-shirt that has a Hothead logo on it is disqualified automatically. What is the name of the tyrant from the original DeathSpank game? Oh, you were quick.
Lord Von Prong.
Lord Von Prong is correct. There you go,
Thank
sir. Yes, we do have unicorn poop t-shirts to give away. You gotta be quick. Okay. Who can spell the word orc? O-R-Q-U-E is correct. Congratulations. What is the name of the sidekick from DeathSpank Thongs of Virtue? Oh, you were quick. Try again, because we've got two of them in DeathSpank Thongs of Virtue is this game. Yeah. Very good. Oh, these are big ones too. You might have to swap these around. And then finally, and I'm making these questions up on the spot, what is the very first weapon that you use in DeathSpank Thongs of Virtue you can find in the demo? Correct. Congratulations. So if you take those shirts over to the bubblegum machine, these guys will give you a token and you can start collecting your buttons.